Today we have left upstate New York to travel to Boston to check out the New England Aquarium.
Yeah, Elliot loves fish and it's his first birthday, so we're gonna take him to this aquarium. I heard very good things about it.
We drove about 3 hours for this. So in this video, we're gonna answer the question, is the New England Aquarium worth the trip out, or is it maybe not worth it? So let's go into the aquarium and find out if it's worth our trip out here. So the aquarium opened in 1969 and is actually a global ocean conservation center. So part of the price of admission is you're supporting their conservation and rehabilitation efforts for oceanic life, which is pretty cool. So let's go check this place out. Head inside to get a ticket. So for adults, it is about $40, $38. Elliot, though, is going to be free because he is under 2 years old. So just paying for me and Gab here. All right, so we just got in and the backpack is good, but there is no food allowed in. So we gave Elliot a snack. He just finished up outside.
The cafe section now.
Yeah, and then we're gonna head in and see where we're at. So this is right when you walk in, and we have penguins. Elliot looking at the penguins. Elliot's loving the penguins. Looking at him here. Definitely smells like fish, but I guess that's appropriate. So we know we're filming this whole video to see if it's worth it, but Elliot was just like waving and clapping at the penguins, and we're like, yeah, already. This is nice seeing him have such a fun time. And we're only just inside the front door. So the first exhibit after the penguins is tropical waters. So those are the fish we've been looking at, just like different parts of the world in the tropical areas. So you have some coral reef fish, some Indo-Pacific fish, and now we're headed outside into the Marine Mammal Center. Outside the Marine Mammal Center. I mean, we're lucky we're here on a really beautiful day. I like the indoor-outdoor.
Marine mammal.
Is that a marine mammal? How much did it cost to park there? What's that fee? Oh, we got some sea lions here. Oh, this is your first sea lion, huh, buddy? You've never seen this. You know, one thing that feels really good is there are like 1,000 strollers here.
Yeah.
Like it's all families. It's kind of nice. You know, people understand.
Family friendly.
Yeah, holding doors for each other with the strollers and all that.
All the
So,
doors are automatic.
yep. So you see behind me, there's a TV that says at 11:15 there's a marine mammals presentation, and so they do a lot of different presentations and shows and schedules throughout the day. That schedule is right when you check in, so you can kind of see if you want to come back, what time would be the show that you and your kids would want to see. So nice to have. So we're continuing up the spiral. We're on to level 2. So level 2 has some temperate water fish. Before it was tropical. Let's see. Gab and Elliot there. Whoa, Elliot. That's so cool. It's also quite busy.
Yeah.
One thing is like if you can find a spot at one of these stations, it's really helpful. But like when you're going up and down the spiral, it's getting just a little busy.
I think next time I would bring the carrier because the strollers fit, but it is busy.
So in our Maple Fest video, we had the Tush baby. So if you have that, I think I would prefer that over the stroller here, just because it's so busy. That's so cool.
I know, we can't touch it. No, we can't go in.
He's loving it. He loves it. This is pretty steep. We're heading up to level 3, freshwater sharks. I'm on stroller duty. Film and push at the same time. That's dad duty. Looks like we're heading up to the Amazon now. Level 3.
I love it.
Some river fish. I didn't know that, Gab. Piranhas rarely bite humans. Yeah, never knew. That's a snake.
Oh my gosh. It's a green anaconda.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I know, it looks like the tree.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine like you just like slip off that root, like your foot, and you step on that thing? No thanks. So as you get to level 3 here, they have a little rest and exploration station for the kids. So able to let Elliot down for a bit. Yeah. Read some books. Got different toys you could play with. So nice little room if you need just a break. So just back that way was the play area. And as you walk along here, you get more stuff from coral reefs. Looking around, they do a good job of providing the information, a little bit about their conservation work. And Elliot's a little tuckered out from playing on the floor, so that was a really great area. So we just took the elevator up to the 4th floor. It was above that reef we just showed you. And you end up at a giant sea turtle tank. Almost looks like an arena here. You have some really big fish. Try to get it here. You see the turtle. Just had a stingray. I'm gonna zoom by. Oh, there it is. Look at that thing. That turtle is like crazy. How big that thing is. I wonder how old it is. So we're in the last part of the aquarium. Here is the west wing, and they have a ray and shark touching exhibit. So as you can see, a little busy here. They ask you to wash your hands before you touch anything. You have an exhibit here on the science of sharks, and then the ray touching. I think it's a little busy for us to get a spot right now. We might try to get closer in a bit. Floor's not allowed for the science of sharks on the stairs, so just gonna take the elevator down here. All right, so not gonna lie, maybe this is my fault. I thought there was gonna be like a shark tank or something down here. There's some small sharks. Show you here. Yeah, you got some baby sharks. There's one right there, hanging out.
Oh.
Yeah, whoa. Oh, Elliot, look at this one, little sand shark.
Ones.
Oh, Elliot's holding the mic. What do you have to say, buddy? Elliot, what do you have to say? You're holding the mic. What are you gonna say? Oh, now you're shy?
Oh. Oh, wow.
Alright, so we just finished our time at the New England Aquarium.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts?
It was cute, but I think Elliot might be a little too young to really experience everything.
Yeah, I think, the ocean tank is really amazing. It's gigantic. You have all these cool things in there. The exhibits are very nice. But we spent like about an hour in there.
Yeah, and it was about $80 for both of us.
Yeah, and I think because he's so little, his attention span is really short. So we just kind of like moved along through the whole thing. I think if he was a bit older and knew about some of the fish, was really interested, we'd probably get more of our money's worth.
Yeah.
I think the other thing that came up was parking. So we are not from Boston, as Gab gives Elliot his snacks here. And so, we aren't familiar with the best parking options. So we circled around for a while, couldn't find any street parking, ended up having to pay $50. So I think part of it is like...
Or maybe we'll boot before we pay that price. I don't know.
Yeah, so I think, to get that money's worth, we'd have to spend like the whole day here in downtown Boston, which this is a nice spot.
Yeah.
But I think overall, I think if he was a little older, it would be more worth it.
Yeah.
But at this stage of our life, it was a really big expense, and it was cool. I'm definitely glad we came.
Yeah.
He loved it.
Yeah.
But it's not something that at this stage of our life, I would drive 3 hours for, again, specifically.
Yeah.
Like if you happen to be in the area and maybe you're looking for something to do, or if your kid's a little older, I think it's a great opportunity.
Agreed, yeah.
But I think for a baby, it's a little tough.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you want to see more family travel guides and stories around the Northeast, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.